Welcome to the Alcohol-Free Marriage and More podcast, recorded live from the cornfields of Central Illinois. We're all about thriving marriages and living free from alcohol. Welcome to episode 110 for November 9th, 2025.
Well, hello there, children. Welcome back to another alcohol-free Marriage and More podcast.
Marriage and more. Mary.
I am Matt Alani.
I love you, Mary.
Always lovely, Coach Amy. How are you?
I'm good.
Ooh, it is chilly in the cornfields this week, kids.
If you're looking at we're both kind of like, hi, hands
We
are
just took
cold.
the dog on a 30-degree walk before
Oh my
the
gosh.
podcast. So.
Sorry, everybody. Winter is now here, I guess.
Welcome to
If you're in the Chicagoland area,
It's snowing.
It's snowing for you.
Check your local forecast.
And you might be getting anywhere from an inch to maybe a foot plus.
Right. So this time of year, when it's cold outside, it's a good time to like and subscribe to the podcast, then you have something to do when it's cold and you're stuck inside. Just listen to the alcohol-free
Or
Marriage
when
More.
you're on your walk.
Or on your cold walk. Yeah, we'll keep you warm.
Brr.
Alcohol-free Marriage and More podcast, warming the cockles of your heart.
The cockles.
The cockles. I don't know what my cockles on my heart is, but apparently they warmed. And while you're out there, kids, don't forget to download this Beyond Spirits, the 7 tips to start your AF journey. That helped us start and complete our AF journey.
Yeah. Well, no, we're not complete.
No.
This is
It's a journey, Amy.
It's a journey. It's a process, and it's an ongoing process.
Being married to me is an ongoing process.
It is an ongoing process, but also being alcohol free
Makes it easier.
because certain things there's still things that not even certain things. There's just new things that are coming up that I'm like, oh wow, I haven't done that alcohol free before or whatever, and
There's always a new first.
and there's always those aha moments that I think that awe that I am doing this life alcohol free.
Yep.
And I'm walking against the grain of society, which, you know what? I like it. I like being a sober rebel.
Stick around, kids. We'll teach you how to be a sober rebel during Thanksgiving here coming up. So stay around for those tips.
There you go.
And also, you can download our weekly marriage meeting guide, and that's down there below. We just did our weekly
We did
marriage
ours this morning. Well, we
Yes.
did it partial.
We did most of it.
We did the connection part
We
mostly.
didn't do our calendar part, but
That's okay. It's about
we
connection.
briefly discussed the calendar. So, but it's about connection and just taking time to focus on each other and talk to each other.
Yeah, it was really nice. And we're doing this on a Sunday, and then off to church we went, and then we ran into friends, and,
And
we
then
went to
lunch.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
then we came home to freeze ourselves, and oh my goodness. So anyways.
And we also have that link down there to Go Brewing, our partners here in the Alcohol-Free Marriage and More podcast. Get $5 off that first order. And Go Brewing is now the official partnership, exclusive non-alcoholic beer of the High Rocks. If you don't know what High Rocks is, we learned about it from our trainer at the YMCA.
He is doing that next
weekend in Chicago. The High Rocks it's an 8K broken up into 8 1Ks. And in between each 1K, you do like this other challenge of pushing a boulder up a hill or something. I don't know what all the different
What's a
things
1K?
Well, let's see. Well, 1K is less than a mile, so a 5K is 3.2.
Okay.
So the whole thing, I guess.
Because we're actually toying with the idea of doing this as a couple.
So I guess an 8K is probably about 4.5 miles, maybe 5 miles total. But yeah, in between each K, then you stop and do something else. Then you run
Then
another K.
you run, and then you
Do something else.
do some crazy lifting thing or whatever, and then off to the next
I don't
one,
know.
or do a gazillion burpees or something. I don't know.
I heard about the Taco.
There's a sled.
There's
I know
a
there's
Taco
the
Bell
sled
30K
thing.
or 50K, and you stop at like 10 Taco Bells.
And then what are you supposed to do when you're?
That better be like the.
Yeah. Is there porta
Porta potties
potties
along-
everywhere? Or do you wear a diaper? Because I'm serious. I just can't even imagine.
So check out Go Brewing and go check out a High Rocks in your neck of the woods. And they do a pairs or a couples.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, we could do it together, but you have to do the guys' weights.
I don't care.
But we can still you could run a K, then I could do the thing, and then I can run a K, then you could we could break it up that way.
Yeah, I don't know how that works,
I
but
know.
we're thinking about this.
Next year.
Seriously.
We got a year to train. Serious. Ooh.
Well, if we're serious about this, we got to start it. Because you know what?
True.
Unfortunately, what happened there?
She thinks you're talking to her.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
If you're watching on the YouTubes, yeah, the screen is different. The new phone has a new adapter. It's a whole thing. But
It's a whole thing.
But we will talk about your drinks of the week, kids. But before we do that, I found this online, Amy. This is more of a ha-ha than serious. But what your NA drink says about you.
Ooh, how this is fun.
So if you're a sparkling water minimalist, which we know, we've met and talked to quite a few of them, I would put club soda probably into that thing.
Could I add lime? Or is it just...
I don't know.
No, I think it's just a minimalist.
You are calm and considerate. And something else that didn't paste in.
I was like, what is that? And...
Or you can be a mocktail maven. Once in a while, you're a mocktail maven.
We both... Well, right now I have a mocktail in front of me. Yes. So...
You're creative, stylistic, and socially fluid. I don't know what that means, but
words socially fluid.
But you are creative, and you are stylistic.
So are you.
We've not got big into the kombucha, but you could be a kombucha convert. Means you're curious, healthy-minded, and quietly experimental.
Interesting.
I know. I
do like kombucha.
We don't drink much of it, but I don't mind it. It has a lot of health benefits, supposedly.
Yeah.
Are you a coffee loyalist? Then you're driven, you're witty, a little dramatic in the best way.
Well, I would just like to say that now that officially, I want to say things that I'm doing that just kind of mark me as officially old. How about a cup of decaf?
Oh, in the evening?
After dinner.
Yeah. That after can't have the caffeine too late, right?
Well, I can't have caffeine after 10:30 noon or 12.
Amy has a lot of rules if she wants to sleep, but that's for the menopause podcast. Are you a tea therapist? You're contemplative, steady, and emotionally literate.
Well, last night I was because I did have a hot cup of tea.
You know what's not on here?
What?
Yerba mate.
I would say that would be you're an outdoorsy type who likes to
like to be bougie.
Do the Hydrox.
Yeah, the High Rocks, not Hydrox.
High Rocks.
I think Hydrox is a cookie. Are you the soda lover? You're nostalgic, sociable, and unapologetically playful.
Boop, boop, boop.
And then do you like those energy drinks? You're an energy drink daredevil. You're bold, urgent, because you're full of caffeine. And go-getting. Go-getting to the bathroom.
Well, you have to, because if you're taking that caffeine, you've got to move.
So there you go, kids. That's what some of your...
So what are we? Where do we fall in
One
with
thing that wasn't
drinks?
on the list is like NA beer.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. Like, why is not... We have the mocktails, but we don't have NA beer. Maybe that's the mocktail. But Amy, let's start with your mocktail.
So
you kind of invented this. This is a play off the Dirty Dr. Pepper. We call it a Dirty Olli.
Yes, and I decided today's is the Dirty Cherry Vanilla Olli Pop.
Yes, which Olli Pop is like a low sugar soda, like only 4 grams of sugar in it.
Yeah, and there's like, I don't know, maybe 50 calories in a
8
can.
8 grams of...
There's some fiber in it.
8 grams of fiber, so healthy.
Supposedly other healthy things too, but it is a lower sugar option
for sure
for a pop.
So it goes into a Dirty Olli, Amy.
So what goes into this one? We had our cherry, vanilla cherry Olli Pop. And then I think it's somewhere around 2 to 3 tablespoons of frothed, half and half is what I did. And then I took a half a lime and squeezed it in this, and it is really good.
Last time you used...
I did cherry. I just did straight, the straight cherry, which that's what I've bought. But I had a can of this, and I thought, let's try it.
The original one, this is a cherry cola, which is really good. You've also done it with, what they call their Dr. Pepper. It's Dr.
I don't know.
I want to say Dr. Feelgood, but Dr. Goodwin or Goodwell or something.
Yeah. But I would say this, I just love how it looks. It reminds me of when you put it in there. There used to be like a Jello dessert where you would have the layered Jello dessert, and you'd have, the Jello, and then you'd have like I don't know what the cream was. It was probably Cool Whip.
Probably.
At the time.
100%,
yeah, and then there'd be another level. And anyways, that kind of reminds me of the way it looks, but this is definitely going to be probably my holiday.
It's a good one.
Little holiday indulgence. So I would say probably less than 100 calories.
I don't know how many. Yeah. It's only, you don't use a whole can of pop in this cup.
No, but but I will top it off with the rest of the pop as it goes.
Yeah, so probably 100. We don't put more. As long as you don't put more cream in.
No, I'll just put it in there, and it's just kind of a fun little.
There you go.
A little dessert drink.
The Dirty Olli, kids.
It's really good. What about you, Matt? What do you?
I didn't make anything. I opened a can. This is from Athletic Brewing, one of our favorites. This is one of their farmhouse brews called Apricot Acres. It's very good. It's not super apricot-y. I think part of the challenge is apricots don't have a super strong flavor necessarily. So it's not real fruity flavor. So if you like a fruity, not fruity beer, if that makes sense, it's a good go-to.
Excellent.
I was going to do the, what's the other one we have? The pickle one. But I don't really like pickle. It's not bad. Their dill beer that we have down there. I mainly bought it for you because you like pickles.
I need to drink that.
You should.
I need to drink
because I don't
more.
know as if I don't think I will. Amy.
Anybody want some pickle beer? It was good.
It was good.
Sorry.
It's not usually you hit that right on. Okay, Coach
Not
Amy.
this time. So what we're doing, we're coming into the holiday season.
Yes.
And that is one of the things that a lot of people will come up and they'll say, how do you get through the holidays?
How do you get through being with family without drinking?
Yes.
You can't spell family without alcohol.
Or lies.
Or lies.
And if you know what movie that's from.
You're our friend.
So I decided let's come up with some tips for an alcohol-free Thanksgiving. You can use these tips for really any holiday, any gathering, anything.
True story.
But, you know, and why? Because gratitude feels better, clear-minded, and fully present, Matt.
I would agree.
Yeah. So let's start these off. First, start your day grounded in gratitude. And so just take some time in the morning, you know, to have 5-10 minutes time, you know, have some prayer, meditation, do maybe a little breath work, journal, write out 5 to 10 things that you're grateful for.
Start your day calm, not chaotic.
Exactly. And you know what?
It's kind of a good rule for every
when
day.
you're going to be dealing with your family, you know, my Bible verse is, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
Some days you just need more strength.
So, but what you're doing is you're just going to set the tone for some peace for your day.
Sorry. You moved your mic and then you moved it to the wrong direction.
Okay. Sorry. All right. There you go. So that's number 1.
Number 2, Amy, I should have a plan.
Not a panic, Matt.
Not a panic.
Decide ahead of time what you're going to drink.
Which we say that quite a bit. It's
All
like, no
the
matter
time.
what you're going into, plan ahead.
Plan ahead.
Events,
Have
parties, trips.
an NA drink. Plan out how you're going to respond to others, you know, what you're going to do when you feel triggered, work that out, visualize it, practice in front of a mirror. And I know that people are going to go, that really sounds stupid to be practiced. I'm telling you, I had to do that. I had to literally go in front of a mirror and practice how I was going to start ordering drinks or how I would respond to somebody. I brought my own, or do you have any NA drinks, or I would love to have an iced tea.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that when we have ingrained in ourselves, for many of us, that we just, you know, it's just that given that we're going to drink, you know, we're changing it up in front of people. So in front of people who maybe we have been drinking with for a very long time.
True story. You may be a trendsetter in your group.
And then the last part of that, I would just say, have a buddy. Have a buddy system. Maybe it's somebody that you tell prior to the event that you just share, hey, I'm not drinking this Thanksgiving. I just want to let you know. I'm doing something for my health. Right. Or maybe it's a friend that you can, call, or, maybe it's your spouse, someone that you can just maybe have that accountability person. So.
Yeah, they don't necessarily have to be at the thing you're going to.
No, it could be a text.
It could be a phone a friend.
Phone a friend, text a coach.
Could be your text a coach. Could be your coach.
So, and then number 3 is bring your own drink.
Actually says bring your own beautiful drink. Kind of like you made a beautiful drink.
I did. I love my beautiful drink. And if you love stemware, use your stemware.
Yeah.
It's not a wine glass. It's a beautiful stemware.
And if you want to blend in better, bring an NA wine or an NA beer and you'll blend in just perfectly.
And I just want to tell people, if you are a wine drinker prior to, our dog is snoring and it's throwing me off.
In my headphones, it sounds like my phone buzzing on the table, but it's her snoring under the table.
So the NA wine is going to taste different.
Right.
So when I did it probably the first few holidays or events that we went to, I just used it as more of, this does taste different, but it's more of this, I'm drinking something, it's in a pretty glass, it's helping me feel social. People aren't looking at me like I'm the weirdo who doesn't have a glass of wine.
Right.
So just be prepared for that. But I love it. It's like, I feel festive. It's something that I've done for a very long time. And I love a pretty wine glass.
It falls into that, keep the ritual,
stemware,
lose the
I should
alcohol.
say.
So that's part of the ritual of like
Yep.
getting together and having a glass of wine. Well, you still are, but.
Yeah. And it goes right. Yeah. That whole keeping the ingredients, keeping your ritual. And I will say, I put one thing in here about the first year we had Thanksgiving and I got the toast, the sparkling tea.
Right.
And I think we had 2 or 3 bottles of it, and I got like maybe a glass or 2 because everybody else was like, oh, "Can I have some? Can I try some?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good." And it, just be prepared that you might be sharing, so you might want to take a couple, and if not, then you'll take yours home with you, and you'll have something to pop open while you're decorating.
It does go further because you don't drink it quite the same. So
absolutely. Yeah. So,
Amy, the next one is anchored to my why. What is my why?
Well, the why is, what is your why around quitting drinking? It could be anything. It could be my health. I want to wake up tomorrow morning and be able to look at myself in the mirror. I don't want to have anxiety or whatever that is. I want to be more fully present for my kids.
Right.
Whatever your why is, anchor to it, because you're going to possibly have somebody who's going to walk up to you and say, why don't you just have one? It won't hurt. So just remember your why. Make your screensaver your why, so that you can put that in there. So you can just quickly refer to it, and just don't let one day derail you.
Make your screensaver a picture of yourself hungover. That'll do it. Because
Yep.
when you look back at photos of yourself hungover, it does not feel awesome.
And the other thing that I just made sure, also along with that, is I just kept a drink in my hand. And if you have a drink in your hand, people are like, oh, they're already drinking something. Right. And just be conscious of, oh, you know what? I'm going to go get myself something more because somebody might offer you and you say, nope, I'll go get my own. I brought my own or whatever. So, 5 is eat enough protein and real food, not candy,
buddy. Yeah.
Okay. Because low blood sugar mimics cravings. So feed your body, nutrients that alcohol is stealing from your body.
True story.
It drains it out. So just make sure that I would just really tell you, I know that there's going to be a big meal. So, but make sure, have a smoothie, have some eggs, have something in the morning to start you up so you are not starving. Right. And then you're like, oh, I'm starving and I want to drink and I want, that whole thing. Because when we are
I'm hangry and I want to drink.
Yes. Yeah. When we are hungry, angry, lonely, tired, halt, we will tend to, our brain wants us to have a drink.
Ooh, I like this next one, Amy.
Okay.
Choose presence over performance.
Yes. You don't have to be the entertainer or the fixer or the one who makes everything perfect. Ding, 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 ding. I'm putting everything here. You get to be you. Just breathe, laugh, taste your food, listen. Come up with this isn't even in my notes.
No.
Come up with a question that you're going to ask everybody.
Oh, that's always fun.
Just everybody.
Would you rather?
Well, you don't have to do that and say, well, what's that one Thanksgiving? So this year, what has been one thing that you are extremely grateful for that happened? There's got to be something in a whole year.
Ooh, I've got one. What's one New Year's resolution that you failed at very quickly this year?
Let's keep this positive.
Let's talk amongst ourselves.
Let's focus on the gratitude, Matt.
Did you not quit drinking this year? Well, there's always today.
I know I have ice in my mouth.
No, that's a bad idea.
I don't want to get in trouble. Cringing. Okay.
So what's my next one, Amy? I want to step outside and reset.
Yeah. So when the house gets loud or emotions rise, take a walk or step out on the porch, feel the air, maybe say a quick little prayer. God help me. Recenter, peace is your power. So just taking in some deep breaths. And if you can't go outside, if you can't, say, honey, I'm going to be right back. I need to use the restroom. I need to go to the bathroom. Check out. No one's going to even care for about 5-10 minutes.
Right.
Go and breathe. center yourself, because I am that person that, everything's going fine until it's not fine. And then
especially if you're the one hosting. Like,
yes, it does.
Ask for help.
Ask for help.
Because then you don't feel the pressure, and the pressure doesn't build up, and then you don't feel like, well, I'm just going to have a drink because there's too much.
Exactly. And don't drink at something. Don't drink at your stress. Don't drink it at other people. Like, don't give your power away to that, because all you're doing is ultimately taking away from the one thing that you want this season. If it's like, I'm taking a break from alcohol right now, you know what? Just don't give that away.
Give it away now. Don't.
So,
okay.
What's next?
We got a couple more here. Nope, we're on create a new connection.
All right. Create new connection rituals. Oh, I think I kind of just said that. After dinner, how about starting a gratitude practice with your friends and family? You play a board game. Matt loves board games.
I'm not a big game night person. Sorry.
Or
nothing personal.
Go for a. You know what? After we get you into a game, then you are fun.
That's true.
But you're just like, I don't want to do a game. Okay.
Well, we used to do, at my mom's, the
we do the
Thanksgiving
a little gratitude thing.
gratitude.
I found our little thing on like the questions. Remember that little game that I made years ago?
Yeah.
I found that. I don't exactly know where it's at, but it's in one of those drawers downstairs. But I've come across it, so I'm thinking about maybe pulling it out.
So that doesn't really sound like you found it once, but now you.
No, I know where it's in that room. I can find it. So what you want to do also is play a game, go for a walk instead of pouring another round. How about take a walk? That's good for your insulin levels as well, especially when you're having a bigger meal. And start shifting from those traditions that numb to nourishing traditions. Is that right?
Nourishing, sure.
No. Okay, anyways. Number 9, remember,
I love this one.
People may not understand, and that's okay. So you're choosing not
Suck
to
it, Aunt
drink.
Susie. Sorry, we actually have an Aunt Susie. Aunt Karen,
That's
I don't
so
know.
rude to my sister.
I wasn't trying to call it your sister. This is the first name that popped into my head.
No, so you want to just, your choice is going to make some people uncomfortable.
And that's a reflection of them, not you.
Exactly. And so your health,
why is my not
peace,
drinking make you uncomfortable?
Exactly.
That's a problem you have. Not
yes,
me.
exactly. And
Sorry.
so whatever that reason is, it's not up for debate. It really isn't. So if somebody gets kind of, I don't know, if somebody gets a little starts to really kind of harass you about it, which I don't think anybody well, and I shouldn't say that because I have known people who have had family members spike their drinks, do stuff like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's totally rude and criminal.
I spiked my own drink. Does that count?
So, yeah, but being able to just hold to your truth. Right. And that's why those other tips and the, above, like having someone that you can depend on, taking a break, visualizing this day, breath work around all of this, grounding yourself, centering yourself, taking some breaks throughout the day. Those are things that are going to help you with your nervous system as well, keeping yourself regulated. And families tend to dysregulate us. But if you have somebody who's really coming at you with something, you can just simply say no. What are you not understanding?
Suck it, Aunt Susie. There you go.
No. So
be polite about it when you do
exactly.
it.
And I apologize to my sister if she hears this, because sometimes they do listen.
I wasn't calling her out on purpose, but that was just fun.
And my sister would never, ever be a pressure person.
No,
like that
about
either.
alcohol? No. She'd be the last one. No,
No.
she's a unicorn.
Yeah. So number 10.
And then when the day's over, kids, and you survived and you haven't drank and everybody's gone, Clark, what do you do?
We're going to end the day in reflection and not regret. Before bed, thank God, God for the clarity and connection, your courage it took to do this day differently. You did it. You're going to wake up proud. And, this goes to that throughout the day, playing it forward. That's another tip that we really like to use. Waking up anxiety free and being able to get up and not have that I got to go get my ibuprofen. Ugh. Right. How many days after the holiday did I have to do that? Yep. So, and then of course, Matt, because there's 10, but what do I always have to do?
One more, Amy.
One more tip. Take a gratitude walk, whether it's whether it's a morning stroll, before your guests arrive, or maybe it's an after dinner walk. You're with a friend, with your family, whoever. Take a big group family walk.
I used to always do that at my grandma's. We go in the woods.
enjoy that that you're doing this different. And what's this holiday all about anyways? It's about being with your family.
Something about thanking something.
Thanking your creator that that you've been blessed. We are really blessed in this country. And then just remember that this day and this ongoing holiday season, it's about gratitude, grace, and growth.
And think of it this way. If you're sober on Thanksgiving, then you're ready to hit the ground running for Black Friday. Not that that's much of a thing anymore, but still.
You
Good. You're ready to go.
You're ready to go.
Yep.
And you're going to make better choices too. Because I was talking with somebody a client the other day, and we're talking about, okay, you're drinking. Well, then you're scrolling, and then you're in TikTok shop, or you're on Amazon, and you're buying something, and you're like, oh my goodness, the added costs, not just what you're spending on the booze, but what you're spending when you don't need to be purchasing that. And we all know I've made some drastic mistakes in life. Yes, we have. Yes. So anyways, those are the tips. If you want these tips, I'm going to be sending these out in the newsletter, in case you are not a subscriber of the newsletter and you would like to, go to amyedwardscoaching.com.
There you go.
I said it. I can't believe it.
Yes. AmyEdwardsCoaching.com. You can subscribe and get the newsletter. And don't worry, you don't get spammed by Amy because she's barely good enough to get the one email.
No, I've been doing. Once a week. You do not get spammed. No. I try to make this something that is beneficial, that you're going to go, oh, thanks. That makes sense or whatever. Yeah. So, you know what? I'm actually, I'm trying to work smarter, not harder. So these tips are going to be in the newsletter. And I really, I just hope that everybody does have a happy Thanksgiving. In case we don't get a podcast
we might get one more. We should get one more.
Should be able to do it the Sunday prior, or maybe the Sunday after.
You have a big event next weekend, so.
And the other thing I should probably put on there too, maybe I'll include, is my Advent calendar.
Oh, yeah.
The Advent calendar. Oh, you actually have it.
It's here from last year still. If you're on the video, you can see it right now.
Yeah, and it has tips for
26 days of Advent.
Yeah, that what you're going to...
Oh, the 26 days. Join us for our AF community.
Yeah. So, you can do that. And
fun.
Yeah. So there's tips to get through the holiday and everything. So I shouldn't say get through the holiday. And maybe it is. You're getting through the holiday. Manage the holiday. Especially if this is your...
some days during the holidays you're getting through versus,
Especially in the first year. I mean, let's face it. The first year is the year of first. Second year still can be tough. I think, once you get to that third, fourth, now we're on to the fifth. And this will be, I think, my sixth Christmas. So
you eventually go from... oh, I don't want to stand out, to being like a sober rebel of like, bring it. I don't care. What?
You know what? Now I don't care.
You're not cool because you're drinking.
I'm
not 12 or 18 or whatever.
Exactly. I like a festive drink at the holidays, because that's what I've always felt like. Alcohol was festive. Lie, probably. Yeah. But it was, but it's fun to have a fun drink, to have punch. I mean, who didn't like punch when we were kids?
Right.
Who didn't like it when you were in high school at a dance that was usually spiked? I mean,
right. But we still make Bloody Marys. We use an NA gin.
We do an NA gin. In fact, we had talked about having you have one of those, but that didn't happen.
No, because we didn't buy Bloody Mary mix. So.
Oh.
Didn't think about that.
Next one.
Did not make the list.
And I don't think we have celery and all the fun stuff that I like to put into mine.
Yeah.
I load mine up.
Yeah. I make a good Bloody Mary. If I do.
We could even get some. I would even put a couple of shrimps on there.
But if you shrimp on the Barbie, but if you can get the Tanqueray 00 if you're a gin person,
you should put that in there.
I couldn't get it from Canada because of some sort of import thing right now, so I had to order it from Italy.
You ordered
gin from Italy. That's the only place it came.
NA gin. People, we are weirdos. Think about this.
I couldn't get it in the state. I could probably get it if I went to Generation NA, but I had to drive 5 hours 2.5 hours back and forth. And I was like, well, you know what?
I don't want to really do that.
No. So I went online, and the place I usually get from in Canada couldn't ship it. So I found this other place, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that's coming from Italy. Seems like a long way down a short road, but it works.
Is there like a big shipping thing on that?
No, it was like an extra like $4.
Okay. I'm like, what?
So I went in and got 2 bottles. So I had a discount for the 2 bottles, and I'm like, okay, sure. So there you go.
There you go.
Where there's a will, there's a way, kids. That's all I had to say about that. Well, thank you for joining us on this quick, brief lap around the podcast sphere. I hope those tips come in handy. If you have any questions about the tips or want more details about those tips, you can always reach out to Amy at amyedwardscoaching.com.
And if you'd like to join my ongoing Choose Freedom group that I have, or one-on-one coaching, I know it's funny. There are a lot of people who do quit drinking before the holidays. And I will say, you're getting the 2 big ones, 3 big ones out of the way quick, and you're year-round. No, you're a first.
Yep.
If you can get through the holidays, you can do pretty much
right off the bat, you're a superhero.
Anything, I would say. So,
but it's a good time to try. I mean, you can always, fall off the wagon a couple times, but you still try.
Always try.
Always try.
Always try. Don't quit trying.
Never,
and remember,
don't quit quitting.
You don't have to go back to day one.
True story.
That is my thing. You do not. It does not erase the time that you have been sitting. Get yourself curious if you're interested in this.
There you go.
All right.
Don't quit quitting.
Perfect.
Amen, kids. All right, we'll wish you peace and love in the cornfields. I'm Matt Long with Coach Amy, and we are
out.